They have the freshest fish, all sustainably caught, the tastiest chips, the best. They've got friendly service, free parking, gluten-free evenings, and they have another chippy and nano too.
Well, there you have it. It's Chippy, Buzz Lolly, Farmers.
Open 6 days a week until 1:30 at lunchtimes and 9 o'clock in the evenings. Give it a try.
This is Rockin Tony from Strictly Come Rockin. You can catch my show every Wednesday lunchtime, 12 till 2 on Source FM, where you can hear artists like The Bullets, Ray Campy, Gene Vincent, Eddie Cochran. Join me for 2 hours of great rockin' music every Wednesday lunchtime on Source.
Message 3.
Greetings, former pop pickers, music-loving Jimmy Miller here, inviting you to join me on Source FM 96.1, Mondays 1 to 3. I'll be keeping each other. There's music from the Golden, my lovely. It's an Anson bit of icy, not off. All right, stay bright, boy. Ta-ra. See you again.
To protect my family.
I wear a face covering to protect my mates.
I make space to protect my colleagues.
Hands.
Face.
Space.
I wash my hands to protect strangers.
I wear a face covering to protect other passengers.
We can to help protect each other from coronavirus. So please, wash hands, cover face, make space.
But sorry, listeners. Good afternoon. You are listening to Source FM with me, Rockin Tony, live on the radio at 91 FM and live online at www.sourcefm.co.uk. And what do I have on the show for you this week? Well, I have quite a mixed bag. Got some instrumentals coming up. Actually got a track coming up by the Eagles. That's right, you did hear me, the Eagles. But first up, here's this great little man, as always, with his intro.
You were listening to Strictly Come Rockin' Music Party.
Knew a few things, so let's take a little walk. I looked him right in the eye and said, oh, I agree, but tell me about the birdies. I know about the bees. I took my girl to a dance one night and we had started home right there and gave a little squeeze. So tell me about the birdies, Paul, I know about the bees. I called her on the phone. Her voice was soft and I could tell that she was all alone. So I hurried over and bashfully I gave her a kiss and a squeeze. So tell me about the birdies, Paul, I know about the bees. I've been meaning to tell you, and I hope you'll understand, that me and that gal are married. Your son is now a man. Someday you'll be a granddaddy. I know that'll make you pleased. So tell me about the birdies, Paul, I know about the bees. Train pulled out heading south. Now I am I love to hear them drivers roll when they are leaving town. But I'm thinking of a gal on down the line who's waiting for me. When I get back, how happy she'll go, looks fine. Rockin' and rollin' on down the line. They call me a hobo, but I don't mind. I'm as happy as a bumblebee. Rockin' and rollin' goes Tennessee. With the kids I'll always be a rambling hobo. When the whistle blows out of that mournful sound, the squeak and the rattle of an old boxcar is music in my ears. But I love that gal and she's loved me for years. Just a rockin' and a rollin' on down the line. Black smoke's a puffin' and the soul looks fine. Rockin' and a rollin' on down the line. They call me a hobo, but I don't mind. I'm as happy as a bumblebee, rockin' and a rollin' towards Tennessee. Just rockin' and a rollin' on down the line. Black smoke's a puffin' and it sure looks fine. Rockin' and a rollin' on down the line. They call me a hobo, but I don't mind. I'm as happy as a bumblebee, rockin' and a rollin' towards Tennessee. Rockin' and a rollin' towards Tennessee. Just a rockin' and a rollin' towards Tennessee. Here's a little boogie that'll thank you. Hey boy, hey boy, hey, play my boogie now. Well, I seen a little dog, he was limping down the street. He done the limping boogie. Hey boy, hey, play my boogie now. She done the boogie boogie till the break of dawn. She done the boogie. Hey boy, hey boy, hey boy, hey boy, hey boy, hey boy, hey, play my boogie now. Man, you feeling mighty low? Just learn to do my boogie and away you go. You do the boogie. Hey boy, hey boy, hey boy, hey boy, hey boy, hey boy, hey, play my boogie now. Well, you boogie over here and you boogie over there. Where you stop, you just don't care. You do the boogie. Hey boy, hey boy. Well, my head is a-bobbing and my bones are a-popping 'cause I'm riding in a GI truck. I think I'm heading for the army again. That'll just about be my luck. So stick around, but you ain't seen the worst, 'cause the worst is yet to come. The fun's gonna start when it reaches the gate. It's gonna bust like an atom bomb. Well, it's fall out, fall in, dress right, dress. I'm my army again. There's a big fat man looking me in the eye, and I feel like holding pen. His arms wrapped up like a neon light. He got me up and 3 pointing down. You got a face like a booger on Halloween night, and you bellered like a trailing hound. Well, they say it ain't right for a man to have to fight when he ain't mad at nobody yet. But they can take a fella that's a man of peace and make him wanna fuss and fret. You run against a guy that's friendly and nice, and you think you're getting real thick. They hit you in the arm with a little piece of cotton and a needle like a fork and stick. Well, it's fall out, fall in, hurry up, wait, I'm back in the army, that's a fact. I've picked up many old cigarette butts that I can't straighten up my back. Every time the man blows the whistle for chow, everybody makes a dash for the door. But I take it slow 'cause I'm bit kinda low and I might run under the floor. Let's go!
Well, I took me by the arm, said, step over here. We're gonna give you something to wear. If I'd have had the brain of a blue-nosed mule, I'd have took off right then and there. But I stood around till it got me down, how to dress me up was the same. Now I look like a bum with no place to go, and something that the cats plug in. Well, it's fall out, fall in, wood hard. I'm back in the army, so punched out, and the chaplain sent me away. So I guess I'm stuck, gonna run out of luck. I'm back in the army to stay.
In the field, made out of straw, wearing clothes, folks don't want no more. Ain't got a new blue, got a dime, but I know what I wanna do with my time. Standing in the field, got in the crop, doing the scarecrow pop, scarecrow pop. When the sun goes down, well, I get my plane. I'm working real hard, scaring crows all day. Got in the crop, doing the scarecrow pop, baby. Pop, scarecrow. Scared that the fire had saved me. She kicked out the boots, started bothering me. Standing in the field, got in the crowd, doing scarecrow pop, baby. Pop again now, yeah.
Ah, pick it, Darren.
Where the cool man called, and to my delight, she bought a scarecrow woman, a man was a sight. She was on and lean, what a pretty frock. A giant cat, you wanna see her bob. Standing in the field, got in the crowd, doing the scarecrow pop, baby. Scarecrow pop, baby. Scarecrow pop, baby.
Just run you through those five. That one just then, it was a Scarecrow. You're thinking that was not Warren Scott and the Memphis Playboys, that was Jack Rabbit Slim. And you would be right, but then you would be wrong, because that's a sort of a side project consisting of my good mate, Mr. Bob Butfoy on vocals there, and also one of the best guitarists in the country for rockabilly, Mr. Darren Lynch on guitar, and Paul Saunders on drums. So three members of Jack Rabbit Slim, they're all together. I forget who's playing bass. I must bring in the details of that album at some stage. And then before that, it was In the Army Again by Tanny Allen from the Hillbilly Boogie, the roots of rockabilly from Bullet Records of a Nashville album. Just sort of bring it in because that first track got that hillbilly feeling going. And I just want to say, before Tanny Allen, it was Mr. Bill Mack and I'll Play My Boogie. Certainly did from a bopping hillbilly to red hot rockabilly, Cat and Around album. And then before that, it was Rockin' and Rollin', Tommy Scott from the Hillbilly Bop and Boogie King Ram of this week's show. And I mean, the cream of this week's show. That first track, I Know About the Bees. Well, it's early hillbilly for him, known for tracks like The Worrying Kind and all that. It was Mr. Tommy Sands doing a great hillbilly track, I Know About the Bees, the early hillbilly and rockabilly days of Tommy Sands. And as you all know now, my beautiful grandson Ethan with his intro. Right, better get on and say hello to a few people. First up, hello to the beautiful Caroline Dunleavy, finally joined me. Hello to Debbie Holst. I presume she's there on the live feed. I can't see nothing, but she did say she was there. Hello to Anne Martin and my brother-in-law, Scouse Billy Boy. How you doing, Billy? And looking forward to my tea tonight because Billy's cooked me beef stew. So my beef stew when I get home tonight. Lovely jubbly, as Dalboy would say. And also good afternoon to my good mate, Mr. Louis Bray, who would have got that first track because he was the one who told me about it. There you go. And also good afternoon to Mary Powell and a big good afternoon to my mum, Jean, all the residents and staff down at the White House here in Falmouth. And first of all, listeners, I want to wish you all a very happy New Year. And a very happy New Year to the Falmouth Town Council. And a big thank you to all the listeners and everyone for supporting the show. All you listeners, wherever you may be, or whether you're listening on the radio, online, or the live feeds. And to everyone at the Falmouth Town Council, from me and everybody here at Source FM, thank you for your support. And we certainly look forward to doing it all again in 2021. Right. So all the formalities out the way, as they say. Now let's get on to some more rocking. And I'm going to give you 5 instrumentals now. And coming up, oh yes, I said it just now, but coming right up now is the Eagles. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Dwayne Eddy track, yeah. Gunfire in the studio. Joe 90! Theme. Can anybody remember Joe 90 back in the day? I can remember that little Joe 90 theme from The Persuaders from Wilson's Weird World of Instrumentals. That came out on Western Star last year, I think. And then before that, well, what can I say? One of the best British instrumental bands to ever come out of Britain. I've got to get this right. On drums, I think, is Clem Catini. But on bass is a guy who sadly passed away, 2-3 years ago now? None other than the legend that is the late, great Chaz Hodges on bass. It was, of course, the Outlaws and their track Ambush from the album Dreams of the West, or Dream of the West, from 1961. Joe Meek production, that one. And then before that, my all-time favourite Dwayne Eddy track, 40 Miles of Bad Road, from Dwayne Eddy, and that's from the 21 Greatest Guitar Hits. And then before that, Rockin' Mary by those guys that brought you Tequila. It was the Champs and Everybody's Rockin' from Everybody's Rockin' album from 1959. And then before that, it was the Bristol Express, and I bet you all thought I was going to play the American Eagles. No, that was the British Eagles right there from the album Smash Hits of the Eagles and the Kestrels Disc 1. Just love the 5 instrumentals. You know I'm not a big instrumental fan, listeners, but I will play them, and if they're like that, I will play them all the time, trust me. I forgot to tell you just now, listeners, at the start of the show, it is with a heavy heart that this week is my last show. Yes, I know. No, there's nothing I can do about it. You can ring me, you can text me, you can message me, you can email. There is absolutely nothing I can do about it. It's my last show today of this year. Bet you was all over there again thinking he quiet. That's it. Is it? No. My last show. Years just gone by, isn't it? Right, anyway, getting off of all that. Here's a bit of the gist for you from 1966 from the Sun label. Great little track. This is Cadillac Man from the Jesters. And I know my mate, Mr. Louis Bray, he likes the Jesters and he likes this track. So here you go. Here's a bit of the Jesters and Cadillac Man. Let's go!
baby, let's do roll. Baby, let's do roll. We wanna see my baby go better. Ooh, baby, come on. Oh yeah, let's go. Ooh, baby. Ruby Pearl, Ruby Pearl, I got a woman named Ruby Pearl, a big ballin' baby in a big ballin' world. She's got the rhythm rubber and the beat. She knows the words to every band in it. Ruby Pearl, hey, 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 Ruby Pearl, Ruby Pearl, Ruby Pearl. Ruby, 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 Ruby Pearl. If you try to make a pass, you'll holler, ooh, ooh, ooh. 'Cause she's a mother, baby, and she's cool, cool, cool. Ruby Pearl, hey, hey, hey. Ruby Pearl, Ruby, Ruby, Ruby Pearl. Ruby Pearl, Ruby Pearl.
Yeah, man.
Well, I got a woman named Ruby Pearl, a big fucking baby in a big fucking world. But she's got the rhythm from her and the beat. She knows the words to every brand new Ruby, Ruby Pearl. Hey, 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 Ruby Pearl, Ruby, Ruby, Ruby Pearl. Ruby Pearl, Ruby Pearl, Ruby, 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 Ruby Pearl.
Yeah, baby.
Loving you, baby, that's a hell of a song. Well, I can have 100 girls that have lots of fun. Hugging and kissing belongs to everyone. And loving you, baby, and loving you, baby, and loving you, baby, that's a loving you song.
Ah, smack!
Like a married cat, in the morning you will never take one back. And I'm loving you, baby, and I'm loving you, baby, and I'm loving you, baby, and I'm loving you so.
Here we go.
with the mule down on the floor. Down on the floor. Down on the floor. Rock and roll taking over my floor. Who's the one crew? She's the one cook. Running on the barnyard doing the hucklebuck. Down on the floor. Down on the floor. Down on the floor. Rock and roll taking over my floor. Yeah. Baby dog, baby pig, all I wanna do is all rock and roll, taking over my floor. Who's the one crow? She's the one cluck. All around the yard doing the hucklebuck. Down on the floor. Down on the floor. Down on the floor. Rock and roll, taking over my floor.
Oh yeah, we're in Cornwall and we've got to have a bit of farm music for you. That one there, the original, Mr. Al Downing and Down on the Farm. I don't think I played that by Al Downing before. I might have done. But a lot of people have covered it over the years. Shakin' Stevens and the Sunsets and everybody's covered that track. Just what a great track that is. Yeah, that was Al Downing and Down on the Farm. And then before that, I bet you all thought I was playing Elvis. No, it wasn't. It was Ain't That Loving You Baby, which was recorded by Elvis. But that one was done right there by Mr. Hayden Thompson. I love that version. I have to say, my two favourite versions of Ain't That Loving You Baby is, number one, the king, of course, Elvis. And number two, Hayden Thompson. It's just brilliant. And then a track by somebody who I brought in on the show before, but not that one as far as I know. Ruby Pearl by Mr. Jackie Lee Cochran. And that's off the album Stars of a Rockabilly, a disc 3 of 3. And then before that, Chuck Wiley and Tear It Up. And then, as I said, from 1966, great bit of rockabilly, late rockabilly, or rock and roll. Cadillac Man by the Jesters was recorded on the Sun label, or let's get it right, Memphis Recording Service for Sun label. That's the correct title of that label, actually, I think we'll find. So what am I going to give you now? Well, all I can say, I'll tell you what, listeners, I was cold when I come in the studio because it's raining, it's cold out there. I hope you're enjoying what you're in. I hope it's warming you up a bit. I hope you're having a bop and a stroll and a drive and everything. As I said, I was certainly cold when I come to the studio, but I've warmed up now. I tell you, it gets crazy when I'm in the studio. Certainly does. I've got to be the only presenter on Source FM that makes the station look really crazy. But I don't care. Love it. All this great music. As I said, coming up now is Mr. Deep Dickerson, a track I played on the show. Oh, I think I last played this last year, or maybe the year. Yeah, last year I think it was. And all I'm going to say is that nightmare of a woman has got to go.
Dirty rotten, bad times I have not forgotten. Girl, you left a bad taste in my mouth. You took my house and you took my car, covered it all but my guitar. You go north, believe me, I'll go south. Well, I asked the Lord, why did he make her? Well, I asked the devil to come and take her. How I ever got involved, I will never know. But it's not fair of a woman who's got to go. Took my clothes, but all she took, well, man who knows, she even took my safe pocket keys. She took the mailbox and the phone, she took my puppy summer clothes. The only thing I got was a disease. Well, I asked the Lord, why did he make her? Well, I asked the devil to come and take her. How I ever got involved, I will never know. But this nightmare of a woman's got to go. Why did he make her? Well, I asked the devil to kindly take her. Well, how I ever got involved, I will never know. But this nightmare of a woman's got to go. But this nightmare of a woman's got to go. But this nightmare of a woman's got to go.
I've got a black and a gold size shoes. Why would tight man running like a dream with my baby? Yeah, rocking with my baby. I'm going rocking with my baby. Rock it all night long. Well, we got stuck up and headed downtown. Craziest church on the Paris for miles around. I'm going rocking with my baby. Yeah, rocking with my baby. I'm going rocking with my baby. Rock it all night long. Rock it. DJ said, stepped on the floor. This morning campus, all I do know is rocking with my baby. Yeah, rocking with my baby. Oh, I'm rocking with my baby. Rock it all night long. Stop! Well, I gotta blow my candle. Just rock and roll, it's all on my shoes. With my baby, yeah, with my baby. Oh, I'm rocking with my baby. Rock it all night long. Oh, I'm rocking with my baby. Rock it all night long. Rock it all night long.
Yeah, man, here we go.
Well, I don't need no chick acting up with me, thinking that you got with me. Girl, you really something. Set my heart to jumping. I know when I'm being played. I'm gonna snap this baby out. That's what I'm talking about. This honey's gonna do what I say. You're gonna jump and I want. You're gonna jump and I want. You're gonna do what I've done. You're gonna jump and I want. I'm gonna snap this baby out. That's what I'm talking about. This honey's gonna do what I want. Yeah.
Oh, pick it, Brett. Pick it, boy.
Baby, it's going like a killer, walking like a winner, turning every head inside. Baby, you're mine, and I know you're a liar. Gonna stop you, baby, I'm just mine. I'm gonna bring you to your knees, somebody's gonna bleed. You're gonna make me start a fight. You're gonna jump and I won't. You're gonna jump and I won't. You're gonna do what I've done. You're gonna jump and I won't. I'm gonna snap that baby out. That's what I'm talking about. This honey's gonna do what I want. Oh, yeah. dance, man, you treat me like a chump. You don't know me, baby, or how you drive me crazy. I'm gonna make you jump. Well, rolling like a killer, walking like a thriller, but turning every head inside. Well, baby, you're a vibe, but I don't do a lie. Gonna stop it, baby, I'm just mine. I'm gonna bring you to your knees. Somebody's gonna bleed. You're gonna make it stop the fight. You're gonna jump and I walk. Gonna jump and I walk. You're gonna jump and I walk. Gonna jump and I walk. You're gonna do what I don't. Gonna do what I don't. You're gonna jump and I walk. Gonna jump and I walk. I'm gonna stamp this baby out. That's what I'm talking about. Cause honey's gonna do what I want. She's gonna jump and I walk. Gonna jump and I walk. You're gonna jump and I walk. Gonna jump and I walk. You're gonna do what I don't. Gonna do what I don't. You're gonna jump and I walk. We're rocking at school academy. We're gonna really rock and roll. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're really gonna break their soul. This wildcat music, and we're gonna really rock. We got people here playing on their violins. We got people here playing on their saxophone. But it's one thing they can do, and that's know how to rock. We're gonna rock, rock, rock and rock. We're gonna rock, rock, rock and rock. We're gonna rock, the cat and rock. We're gonna rock, have a time. We're gonna have a time. Everyone's gonna have fun. All right, fun now. Got people here judging on how we play. Hey man, don't be jealous, you know they can just go away. Yeah, cause wildcat music and we're gonna really rock. We're gonna rock, rock, rock with the pop. We're gonna rock, rock, rock with the pop. We're gonna rock, yeah, school with that. We're gonna rock with the pop. Have the time. Rockin' in school academy, we're gonna really rock and roll. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're really gonna break that soul. This is wildcat music, and we're gonna really rock. I mean rock hard, rock, rock, rock with the pop. We're gonna rock, rock, rock with the pop. We're gonna rock in school academy, rock. We're gonna rock with the pop. Have a time, we're gonna have a time. Everyone's gonna have fun. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We're gonna rock, rock, rock with the pop. We're gonna rock, rock, rock with the pop. We're gonna rock in school academy, rock. We're gonna rock it, have a time. We're gonna have a time. Everyone's gonna have fun. But you mama, won't you ride the train? My life without you is just misery and pain. Come back to me. I'll teach you the best I can. I'll teach you, mama, you should have a teach you, man. I'll teach you, mama, won't you ride the rail? I need your loving, can't you hear me well? Come back to me. You know I love you so. I'll teach you, mama, but won't you get a teach you home? Yeah.
Sweaty show!
Won't you, mama, won't you ride the track? I need your love, won't you bring some back home to me? I need your love, baby. Don't you, mama, don't you know you're driving me mad? Yeah.
But you, mama, you're a tearing thing. I need you, baby, can you hear me sing back to me? I want you back again. But you, mama, I want to get a choo-choo track. Yeah. But you, mama, I want to get a choo-choo track. But you, mama, I want to get a choo-choo track. Get a choo-choo track, mama, yeah.
Oh yeah, my good mate, Mr. Pete Pritchard. Ooh, got to be last year now. Just sort of bringing some stuff that I played before. I know not much, but I thought I'd bring it in. End of the year, why not? Let's have a party. That's what I say. Hey, yep, yep. So there you go. That was Mr. Pete Pritchard there and Choo Choo Mama from the album Beat the Blues. My good mate Pete. I remember seeing him last year at Rockin Roundup, and he was playing with Paul Ansell's number 9. And when he come off stage, before he come off stage, he put the bass down on stage. And I'm not being big-headed or bragging or anything. It's just a nice little thought. When Pete come off stage, people were trying to talk to him, and I was over by the green room or the changing rooms where the band's got changed. And Pete just walked straight through the crowd, came straight up to me, gave me a nice big hug, and said, "Hello, mate. I haven't seen you for a long time." I said, "I haven't seen you." And he looked at me and said, "It's got to be over 40 years." So that was a great little reunion last year with Pete Pritchard. And Pete, as you might know, was the bass player for the Flying Saucers as well for many years. In fact, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I might be misquoting here, but I'm sure Mr. Louis Bray will put me right. I think Pete was the original bass player with Flying Saucers. Well, there you go. So that was Pete Pritchard and Choo Choo Mama. And then before that, Rockin' at the School Academy by my good mate Tony Ace from the Nine Hill Recordings. And I just want to say, listeners, that Rockin' at the School Academy by Tony Ace, I want to dedicate to the memory of Tony's dad, who sadly passed away. I think it was last week or the week before. So Tony's dad, if you're watching, if you're looking down from on high, I hope you enjoyed that. It's your boy, your son. And I know, like me and a lot of other guys out there, Tony's dad was a big influence on Tony all through his life. And you might not know this, but Tony Ace's dad, he was actually an award-winning, I say award-winning, he was actually a very accomplished athlete. You know, if you're friends with Tony on Facebook, just look at the photos he's got of his dad running and getting medals and all for it. He just looked a very nice guy. And sadly, I didn't get to meet him. But Tony, if your dad's watching, mate, I hope he's proud of that. That was your track, Rockin' at the School Academy by Tony Ace, the Nine Hill Recordings, in memory of Tony's dad. And then before that, it was another old friend, but I thought I'd bung it in. It was the Bullets from the album Sons of the Guns, which Tony was playing bass on and Jump When I Want. And that was, let me see, that's Brett Waters, Tony Ace, and I think there's old Gaz there on drums, or Daz on drums, one or two, I don't know, who knows. I've lost the plot, believe me. But then I did when I was born. So yeah, that was the Bullets and Jump When I Want from the album Sons of the Gun. And then from the album Neo Rockabilly Story Part 2, for my good mate, Mr. Lee Hugman, or Rockin' Lee, it was Rockin' With My Baby by Session 57. It was that was their own song, actually. I'm not sure if Steve wrote that or whether they all wrote it, so don't quote me on that. But again, you know, members of that band, it was Steve Gates, Andy Gates, Colin Lomas, Lee Hugman, or Fluff as Colin was known, and poor old Andy's brother sadly passed away quite a few years ago, so that's in memory of him. And also their roadie Dollop, can't forget good old Dollop, what a nice guy he was. And then before that, my all-time favourite Dick Dickerson track, Nightmare of a Woman from the album These Cats and Kittens Keep Rockabilly Alive, a disc 2 off 2. Right, it's 3 o'clock. I just got to give you some of these messages, and then I'll be right back, listeners. So stay tuned.
Hello, welcome to the Source FM 96.1 message hotline. There are 3 new messages. Message 1.
I'm a man in a suit. No charisma whatsoever. I'm just going to sell you a fire alarm. Even if you don't want one, I shall carry on unsuccessfully persuading you and acting like I'm better than you.
But we're not like that. We're friendly, all happy fire and safety company Exco. That's us. We'll do a proper job as well as sharing a biscuit and a lovely free conversation. So give us a call on 01326 372 878.
Message 2.
Trident. plumbing, heating and electrical. Dedicated experienced professionals passionate about a sustainable Cornwall. From new bathrooms to heating systems, boiler servicing and installation to rewiring your home. Our expert advice and qualified trade teams work at the cutting edge of our profession. With the help of Trident, people throughout Cornwall have made their homes more energy efficient, more practical and ready for the future.
Can you hear that okay?
Maintenance, renewable energies. Call today for your free quotes. Trident, plumbing, heating and electrical. Trident, Cornwall.co.uk.
Message 3.
Willoughby, I present the Gwenpenny Breakfast Show. Thursday. Jack.
You talk too much, you worry me to death.
And something for the kiddies.
Billy the elephant packed her trunk and
On the Gwenpenny Breakfast Show. Source FM 96.1.
I wash my hands to protect my family.
I wear a face covering to protect my mates.
I make space to protect my colleagues.
Hands.
Face.
Space.
I wash my hands to protect strangers.
I wear a face covering to protect other passengers.
I make space to protect you. Hands.
Face.
Space. As we spend more time indoors, we need to do whatever we can to help protect each other from coronavirus. So please, wash hands, cover face, make space.
Yeah, we're back, listeners. Right, are you getting married next year? Want to book a wedding car? Why not go to Honeybugs of Cornwall, VW wedding car hire, and book yourself a VW car or van, minibus actually, and all decorated out, just look brilliant. You can contact Sarah on 0798 1166 for Cornwall. VW wedding hire in Cornwall. That's Honeybugs of Cornwall. Right, is your lampshade looking old, torn, battered, whatever? Just want to replace it with a new one? Then why not check out Retroshade Vintage Style? The proprietor Mark Wellen makes them all there by hand, does it all to your own specifications. And you can contact Mark on 07530 826 540, or you can go along to the website at www.retroshade.co.uk, or you can email info@retroshade.co.uk. Do you still want something for your partner, for that special one in your life? You want a new handbag for your wife or girlfriend? Want a new belt for your husband or boyfriend? Then why not pop along to the Facebook page, Hey Miss Liz, gotta have this, and check out all the fabulous things that the lovely Melissa Beckett has there for you. Just fantastic. Believe me, I've seen them, and trust me, they are absolutely fantastic. So there you go. If you want to get along, or you want something for your partner, whether it be a male, female, whatever, just go along to Hey Miss Liz, gotta have this Facebook page. Right, let's get back to some more music. But first of all, let's get back to a couple of my jingles. First up is this guy right here, Mr. Rockin' Rebel Dean.
Hi, this is Rebel Dean from Rebel Dean and the Starcats, and we always tune in to Tony Martin's Strictly Come Rockin' Show.
Now there's a rockabilly cat you can hear for free. Just tune in to the West Country with Don't Get Fooled by that smile. This is Pat Wynn from the Holloway Echoes urging you not to touch that dial.
Well, I got too much love going on. I'm doing my loving baby wrong. But I can sleep when I hear that honky tonk song. Well, I got too much loving going on. Well, the paper up at 7 and I'm back at 8. Now I'm trying to make room for another day. I got Susie waiting at the gate. If I don't get going, I'm gonna be late. There's too much loving going on. Yeah, there's too much loving going on. The trouble behind it, my true loving baby was fine, alright. Hang on, Susie, we're going for a ride. There's too much for doing my loving baby wrong. Well, I'm asleep when I hear the honky tonk song. I got too much loving going on. giving me a chill. There's too much loving going on. Yeah, there's too much loving going on. Well, I got too much loving going on. I'm doing my loving baby wrong. Well, I'm asleep when I hear that old honky tonk song, 'cause I got too much loving going on. Yeah, there won't be no more of that loving going on.
Oh, I got a gal and her name is Jane. Love a kid like good tame. Always walking down the floor. Every bit of all her time she jumps, giggles and shouts. 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 Jump!
Oh, Mr. Cliff Gallup, everybody.
Oh, I got a gal and her name is Lizzie. A man that woman sure is dizzy. Bopping to the jig machine. Craziest cat you ever seen. She jumps, giggles and shouts. 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 Jumps, giggles and shouts.
Ow! Go, Dickie Owl!
You ever seen? She jumps, giggles and shouts. 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 Jump. She jumps, giggles and shouts. 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 Oh, what a night for love. And as I hold you near, I whisper in your ear. I know every time I see you, I'm thinking of a better and a very young man. Gonna talk in your head and love you all the while. Yes, I'm a monkey, something that's a pleasure to what you can see. I got a feeling and a rockin' and a swinging from a coconut tree.
Yes, Paul.
Oh, honey, can you see you bring out the monkey business in me? Well, I write like a sing song. I'm related to old King Kong. Honey, monkey, treat your mind. Hey, monkey, monkey, shine. When you hold my hand, I'm a prehistoric man. I go, hey, let's rock. I keep you banana supreme, coconut too. And until you settle down in the nearest town you do. I'm related to old King Kong. All they got to your mind. It's a monkey shine. When you hold my hand, I'm a prehistoric man. Oh, hey.
Oh, yeah, let's rock around the clock.
So 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock a rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock a rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock a rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. I get you glad rags on. Join me, huh? We're gonna rock when the clock strikes. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock. The broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
Go!
When the chimes hit 2, 3, we're gonna rock and rock some more. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock. The broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the chimes hit 5, 6, and 7, we'll be there in 7's heaven. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock. The broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When it's 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, I'll be going strong and so will you. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock. The broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. When the chimes hit 12, we'll rock and then the band goes down, we'll rock again. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock. The broad daylight. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight.
Haha, I bet you all thought I was going to play Bill Haley then, didn't you? Rock Around the Clock. Well, you would have been wrong. What a great version of Bill Haley's Rock Around the Clock that is. From the Complete Roulette recordings, it was none other than the legend that is Mr. Buddy Knox. Oh, yeah, Buddy Knox, the guy who had hits with Party Doll and all that. Just so I could have brought in Party Doll by him, but it gets played all the time and a lot of DJs play it and everything. So I just thought I'd bring in a little bit different from Buddy Knox. And what a bit of difference that is, eh? Rock Around the Clock by the late, great Buddy Knox. And then before that, I Go Ape by none other than a British artist, again, Mark Winter, from the album Greasy Rock and Roll Volume 10. And that's 10 of 10, I think. Yeah, it is, Volume 10 of 10. From the Greasy Rock and Roll album, I Go Ape, doing a great version of my favourite, all-time favourite Neil Starker track. And Mark Winter there. And then before that, what can I say? If ever there was a rockabilly track covered or written and performed by a band that really gets in there and introduces you to the members of the band or two members of the band, it was that one right there, Jumps, Giggles and Shouts by Gene Vincent and the Blue Caps, and that's off the Blue Jean Bop album. And I must get when I get home and I upload the playlist to Facebook, I must remember to tag Dickie B Bop Harold in that, because we're friends on Facebook, you know. And then before that, it was Too Much Loving Going On, Daryl Fouts, from the album Gene Vincent Cut Our Songs Records. That is a great album. I must bring in some more tracks of that album. There's some great stuff on that. And then before, as you know, my two-day, well, let me just turn over the playlist. Oh, good afternoon, Paul Adams Art. How are you, Paul? Happy New Year to you and your family, mate. Oh, glad he's got a great show. Happy New Year. Glad you're enjoying it, mate. I try my best. Not the best of DJs, but I always try my best. Right, coming up is a bit of Marty Robbins for you. I hear you say, Marty Robbins? Yeah, a bit of Marty Robbins. Great bit of Marty Robbins coming up now from the album A Lifetime of Song. This is absolutely fantastic. It's called Ruby Ann. Goes something like this.
Long time ago, I tried to smile as he talked of the days of shame and me when he popped in his wealth and fame. Ruby Ann took the hand of his poor old man, a true love, a funny thing. Big man, you got money in your hand, so what? You're at a table for two, but still there's only you, Big Sean. Well, your money can't buy, power can't hold, can't romance your fame. Ruby Ann took the hand of his poor old man, a true love, a funny thing.
He's cutting.
big man, you got money in your hand, so you're at a table for two, but still there's only you, Big Shot. Well, money can't buy, power can't hold, you can't romance your fame. Ruby Ann took the hand of this poor, poor man, he loved a funny thing. Ruby Ann took the hand of this poor, poor man, he true love a funny thing. I got a letter from my baby, Sugar, he wrote me today. I got a letter from my baby, Sugar, he wrote me today. It was the first one that she wrote me, first one since she went away. Sugary, sugary, you know what you do to me. Sugary, sugary, you know what you do to me. Sugary, sugary, come on back home to me. I got a pencil and some paper, then I sat right down to write. I got a pencil and some paper, then I sat right down to write. I said I miss you in the daytime, but I miss you more at night. Sugary, sugary, you know what you do to me. Sugary, sugary, oh, what you do to me. Sugary, sugary, come on back home to me. Yeah, go man, go! Sugary, sugary, you know what you do to me. Sugary, sugary, you know what you do to me. Sugary, sugary, come on back home to me. I got a letter from my baby. Country boy, ain't got no shoes. Country boy, ain't got no blues. Well, you work all day while you want to play in the sun and the sand with a face that's tan, but at the end of the day when your work is done, you ain't got nothing but fun. Country boy, ain't got no ill. Country boy, don't own no bill. You get a wiggly worm and then you watch him squirm while you put on the hook and then you drop him in the brook, and if everything's gonna turn out right, you're gonna fry fish tonight. Country boy, you're lucky free. Country boy, I wish I was you and you was me. Country boy, got work to do. Country boy, in the morning dew. You gotta cut the weeds, you got to plant the seeds. There's many a row, you know you gotta hoe, but when it's quitting time and your work is through, there's a lot of life in you. Country boy, you got a shaggy dog. Country boy, up the holler law. Well, he comes in a run when you pick up your gun and with a shell, you gotta learn to lose. Country boy, I wish I was in your shoes. Yeah!
Stranger than fiction, it's true, so they say, and it's true when you told me you be me today. The love that we shared must not have been real, but it's stranger than fiction what my heart did. It was a story of romance with you and me, but I must face the fact that I love just enough people. The better days are over, the truth I now see, but it's stranger than fiction what you do to me. It was a stronger between you and me, but I must face the fact that our love just cannot be. Fairy tales of romance, the truth that I see is stranger than fiction. What you do to me. It's stranger than fiction, the workings of fate, and it's hard to believe that your love has turned its key. Your love gets a spell, so my heart couldn't see, and it's stranger than fiction what you do to me.
Oh yeah, Bob Luman there and Stranger Than Fiction. That is actually a demo version, and that's taken from the Bob Luman album Let's Think About Living, his recordings 1955 to 1967. I think that might have been about 55, 56 when he did that, but what a great little demo. I think I played that on the show before, that version. I'm not sure if I played straight the ordinary version, the release version, I'm not too sure. And then before that, what can I say? A true rock and roll, rockabilly country legend in his own right, the late great Man in Black, Mr. Johnny Cash, and Country Boy, and that is from the complete original Sun Singles album. Just absolutely drives along that track, you know. Unfortunately, another great one gone, you know, it's way too soon if you ask me. And then before that, doing a great version of Sugar E, it was Dennis Lotes from, again, another British artist, and that's from the Joe Meek Story Volume 5 album. And I'm going to start bringing in some more Joe Meek stuff over the weeks and over the months and whatever. You'll hear a few more coming up at some stage, I'm sure. And then before that, a great track by Mr. Marty Robbins and Ruby Ann from the album A Lifetime of Song. Right, what have I got coming up for you now? Well, in these next 5 tracks, I got a couple of shaking tracks. Oh yeah, so get you up shaking to them. First up, it's this one here. Oh, I've got the playlist where I can't see it. I don't know this. It's all going upsy-dozy dear today. Coming up now is another British band, the Stargazers. And when you rock and roll those big brown eyes, do something like this.
Ooh, your kisses, ooh, your eyes, ooh, your loving, ooh, your sighs. Ooh, what you do, you hypnotize when you rock and roll those big brown eyes. Ooh, your figure, ooh, your walk, ooh, your ooh, your thought, ooh, you make my temperature rise when you rock and roll those big brown eyes. Every time you look that way, you could start a riot. I go crazy night and day, round and round they rock and sway. Ooh, you keep the big brown eyes. Ooh, 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 brown eyes. Ooh, your eyes, ooh, your loving, ooh, your sighs. Ooh, what you do, you hypnotize when you rock and roll those big brown eyes. Ooh, your figure, ooh, your walk, ooh, your lips, ooh, your talk. Ooh, you make my temperature rise when you rock and roll those big brown eyes. Every time you look that way, you could start a riot. I go crazy night and day, and round they rock and sway. The skies can roll those big brown eyes.
Yeah, let's dance them up.
Well, it started in the south and east and west, swept through the north like all the rest. Dance the bop, everybody, all night long. Dance the bop, everybody, all night long. Dance the bop, everybody, go, everybody, go. Well, your heart's up your back behind your knees. Grab your baby's hand and squeeze. Dance the bop, everybody, all night long. Everybody, all night long. Dance the bop, everybody, go, everybody, go. Everybody dance the bop.
high as the sky. Flip like a bird like you wanna fly. Dance the bop, everybody, all night long. Dance the bop, everybody, all Take off your shoes and break up the blues. Then you dance the bop to lose your blues. Dance the bop, everybody, all night long. Dance the bop, everybody, all night long. Do the bop, everybody, go, everybody, go. Everybody dance the bop. 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 Everybody dance the bop.
Oh yeah, guess what? It's shaking time. I'm gonna need a planet.
She like, she's the one for me, man, she's all mine. She ain't nothing but fine, fine, fine. Shake my baby, shake it all night long. Shake me those hips, let's get it on. Me and you run away, you can't go wrong. Let's shake that, shake that, shake that, shake that, let's shake that, shake that, shake that, let's shake. Shake, let's shake. Shake, shake it all over. Shake, shake it all over. Oh, let's shake. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, Mona Lisa, and how may you? You're so like the lady with a mystic smile. Is it only, they have a name? Mona Lisa, how does this the way to hide a broken heart? Are you one? Are you real, Mona Lisa? The golden long I've ever cried. Well, in a villa in a little old Italian town lives a girl whose beauty shamed her own. Many dreams have been brought to her, the autumn now. What does she want? Nobody knows. Well, Mona Lisa, man, how may you? You're so like the lady with a mystic smile. Is it only, are you lonely? They have a name. Oh, that Mona Lisa's means this in your smile. Well, do you smile to tempt the lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this the way to hide a broken heart? Are you one? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Just a golden on
Alright.
Right,
Right, Dan.
You got the key for next door?
Hey?
You have the key for next door? Oh, you alright?
Yeah, I was wondering if you was coming in this week.
No, yeah, well, we almost didn't make it, so.
Great Carl Mann, who sadly passed away not so long ago, from the album Rockin' Man, and on that album it has Mona Lisa original. Whether it is the original, I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you because at the end of the day, so many people have covered that, and three names that spring to mind straight away. First up, Conway Twitty. And believe it or not, even Elvis did a little version of that. If you've got the private home recordings, he did a version of that. And also Shaky did a version of that on the self-titled album Shaky. So there you go. But recorded, covered by so many artists, it's hard to know who did the original. And I'm not going to put my hand up and say that is the original because I'm not that type of person. And before that, Let's Shake by Brian Setzer from the Rockabilly Riot All Original album. And then before that, always known for being a comedian, and I played him on the show before. Not many people would actually remember or know that he was actually a singer with a band. It was It's Shaking Time. I think you can see what I did there with It's Shaking Time and Let's Shake. Of course, it was Shaking Time by the late, great Freddie Starr with the Midnighters. and that's on the album The Rock and Roll Scene. And then before that, from a band, That's the Bop, by a band whose name is made up of the members' initials. It was, of course, Joe Mars being Joey Ambrose, Dick Richards, and Marshall Little, the Joe Mars from the album Wow Now Dig This and Dance the Bop. And then before that, not the stargazers that everybody knows today, you know, with Ricky Lee Braun and all, not that stargazers. In my opinion, the original stargazers, again, a British band. When you rock and roll those big brown eyes, from the Ooh Pretty Baby 35 rock and roll drivers. I'm just going to shut the studio door here. And good afternoon to Dan Gilbert, who's in Studio One, getting ready to do his great little show. So stay tuned for that. Right. What am I going to give you now? Well, this next track is for a very good friend of mine, fellow presenter or colleague here on Source FM, Mr. Jimmy Miller, and also Mr. Andy Coote. So if you're both listening, Jimmy and Andy, this next track is for you because I know you liked it. I know when I first played this group on the show, you both said to me you liked it. And of course, Jimmy had a copy of it. It's from the album Bet Your Bottom Dollar, and it's called Jeepers Creepers, and it's by none other than the Pupini Sisters. So here you go, Andy Coote, Jimmy Miller. This one's for you, the Pupini Sisters and Jeepers Creepers.
I don't care what the weatherman says when the weatherman says it's raining. Yeah, how the weatherman points when the weatherman points to gloomy. It's gotta be sunny to me when your eyes look into mine. Oh, jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers, creepers,
could well be, Caroline.
Oh gosh, oh, get 'em. How they get so lit up, oh gosh, oh, get 'em size, golly gee. When you turn the heaters on, whoa, it's me. Got to put my tears on, jeepers, creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Oh, those weepers, how they hypnotize us. Where'd you get those eyes?
It was Caroline.
Those eyes. When you turn the heaters on, whoa, it's me. Got to put my cheaters on, jeepers, creepers. Where'd you get those peepers? Oh, those weepers, how they hypnotize us. Where'd you get those eyes?
Yeah, there you go, Jimmy Miller, Andy Coote. Hope you enjoyed that, the Pupini Sisters. And thank you, Caroline Dunleavy, the beautiful Caroline Dunleavy, just put on the live feed. Always thought Nat King Cole did the original Mona Lisa. Well, I'm glad to say I've just Googled it, and I've just put in who did the original version of the song Mona Lisa, and it's come up as Nat King Cole. So well done, Caroline, you are right. I always thought that, but you can't be too careful. You never know. That's why I don't say normally. But it was Nat King Cole from 1950 who did the original version of Mona Lisa. And then, of course, Conway Twitty, Carl Mann, and everybody else did it. So there you go. So Caroline Levy, you get a pound box of broken records. I'll send them to you next year. She'll be waiting for a long time. Bless her. Thank you, Caroline, for that. You made the old brain work a bit there. Right. What am I going to give you now? Hey, come on. I haven't played much Lloyd Price lately or on the show. So I'm going to give you a Lloyd Price track. And no, it's not my all-time favorite. It's this one right here. Guess what? Lloyd Price and me. Wow. What can I say? He's going to get married. I'm going to get married. I don't know who to, but it goes something like this.
But I'm not smart enough to hide an aching heart. How come my heart just hurts me? Burning for love and desire. So how come every time she kisses me, it's setting my world on fire? How come every time she leave me, seem like I've lost a part? Maybe too young to marry, but not to hide an aching heart. Shucks, I wanna get married. My name she'll carry. But I'm not smart enough to hide an aching heart. How come every time she kisses me, it lifts me right off the floor? How come every time she kisses me, it thrills me from head to toe? How come every time I see her, it moves me just more and more? Maybe too young to marry, don't you think I ought to know? Shucks, I wanna get married. My name she'll carry. But I'm not smart enough to hide an aching heart. Shucks, I wanna get married.
You clever.
That's all I have till you come back again. I know I did you wrong, but love is sometimes like a song. Like a song, like a song, a sad and familiar song. I can't recall all the time, but love is sometimes like a song. Like a song, like a song, like the words of a song. I'm living out the verses and trying a melody. I won't have an ending until you're home with me. Right now, it's the ballad of a sad and lonely man. But you could make it happy if you come back again. I wish I could write the way I feel inside. A tune that was perfect, that would bring you back to my side. Back where you belong. Love is sometimes like a song. Like a song, like a song. Love is like a song. Come back where you belong. Love is sometimes like a song. Like a song, like a song. Love is like a song. Like a song, like a song. Love like a song, like a song, like a song. Love is like a song.
Yeah, there you go. Love is like a song by none other than Edith Dickerson again. And I tell you what, listeners, a lot of people might not agree with me on this, but I know my good mate Mr. Louis Bray will. If ever there was one of the best rocking guitarists going, no matter where in the world today, it's definitely that guy there, Edith Dickerson. What a great guitarist and vocalist. And if you ain't got none of his stuff, trust me, go and check it out. Or if you get on YouTube, just type in Edith Dickerson and it'll come up. Just unbelievable. He did a DVD called Guitar Geeks, and you can check that out. Just brilliant. And that was a lot like a song from Edith Dickerson off the album The Melody. And then before that, from the album Hits of the 50s, it was none other than Mr. Lloyd Price and I'm Going to Get Married. All right, I've got about 9 minutes, so I'm going to play you out with these last two tracks, and then I'll be right back after. And first up, I want to say, if ever there was a great ending, two great end of evening tracks, it's coming up now, especially this time of year. So first up, I know a lot of people are going to be really, really pleased that I play this band, because I haven't played them yet. I'm looking forward to playing them. This is the first time I played them on the show. You might remember the film Grease, where they did a version of this song in Grease. I think you all know what's coming. The track is called Tears on My Pillow, and this is the original. This is by Little Anthony and the Imperials. This is just a great bit of doo-wop. Enjoy. In fact, they're both doo-wop tracks coming up now, but this is brilliant. Just check it out.
You don't remember me, but I remember you. 'Twas not so long ago, you broke my heart in two. Tears on my pillow. If we could start anew, I wouldn't hesitate. I'd gladly take you back and tempt the hand of fate. Tears on my pillow, pain in my heart, 'cause by you. Love is not a gadget, love is not a toy. When you find the one you love, I wouldn't hesitate. I'd gladly take you back and tempt the hand of fate. Tears on my pillow, pain in my heart, for by you.
Yeah, Little Anthony and the Imperials there, and the original version of Tears on My Pillow. Well, listeners, it's New Year's Eve tomorrow night, and all I want to say is, hey, pretty baby. Yeah, it's a bit of the heartbeats, and hey, baby, what you doing after New Year's Eve?
New Year's Eve is over. I had a nice time. I'm with my baby now, and everything's fine. Did you make a resolution to the one you are? That you always have a ball on New Year's Eve. It will come again, but baby, not too soon. 365 days, and maybe a honeymoon.
No, hang this out.
This
Brilliant, Caroline. Brilliant.
I'm with my baby now, and everything's fine. Did you have a ball on New Year's Eve? It will come again, but baby, not too soon. 365 days, and maybe a honeymoon. New Year's Eve is over. I had a nice time. I'm with my baby now, and everything's fine. Did you have a ball on New
Yeah, that's the way to end the show this week. As Caroline Dunleavy said, 2 great songs there. Just love it. That one there, By the Heartbeats, from the Doo-Wop Christmas album after New Year's Eve. And I just want to say thank you to those that were on the moor last week on Christmas Eve while Source FM was down there doing a live set. I was there also. I did the first one. So thank you all for joining. First, now I just want to say a big, big Happy New Year to all the listeners, everybody on the live feed, to everybody at the Town Council. Thank you for all your support this year. We truly appreciate it. And we look forward to doing it all again next year in 2021. So you've been listening to Strictly Come Rockin' with me, Rockin' Tony, live on Source FM 96.1 FM, live online at www.sourcefm.co.uk. Thank you to everybody this week. Really enjoyed the show this week. It's just been a great atmosphere in the studio with just me. Just love it. So once again, thank you all. And from me and the Strictly Come Rockin' show, Happy New Year. Happy, healthy, prosperous New Year. Have a great rockin' safe week. Have a great rockin' safe weekend. Until next week when we're back to do it all again, listeners, just remember, keep it rockin' always, listeners. Keep it rockin' always.
Hello, welcome to the Source FM 96.1 message hotline. There are 3 new messages. Message 1.
Radio has changed our lives and possibly saved our lives more than any other single development. And even in this age of television, radio is still with us a lot more than we think. Right now, for example, I'm a walking radio station.
Join me, Simon Norris.